Hello, my name is Jameson Lester, and this is the second informative speech for the Southern Speech class, and mine will be on the Mariana Trench. I would also like to point out, before I start talking about this, that 95% of the world's oceans and 99% of the ocean floor are unexplored, so it's very possible that there could be a deeper point, but as far as we know, this is the only one. Located in the western Pacific, east of the Philippines, and at an average approximately 124 miles east of the Mariana Islands, the Mariana Trench is a crescent-shaped scar in the Earth's crust that measures more than 1,500 miles long and 43 miles wide. The distance between the surface of the ocean and the trench's deepest point, the Challenger Deep, which lies about 200 miles southwest of Guam. It is nearly 7 miles deep. If you took Mount Everest and dropped it into this trench at this point, its peak would still be more than a mile underwater. On January 23rd of 1960, she reached the ocean floor in the Challenger Deep, carrying Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh. This was the first time a vessel, manned or unmanned, had reached the deepest known point of the Earth's oceans. The majority of the Mariana Trench is now a U.S. protected zone as a part of the Marianas Trench Marine National Monument, established by President George W. Bush in 2009 because of its extreme depth. Also because of its extreme depth, the Marianas Trench is cloaked in perpetual darkness, and the temperature is just a few degrees above freezing. The water pressure at the bottom of the trench is a crushing 8 tons per square inch. This is about 1,000 times the standard atmospheric pressure at sea level. In recent scientific expeditions, they have discovered surprisingly diverse life in these harsh conditions. Animals living in the deepest parts of the Mariana Trench survive in complete darkness and extreme pressure. With only little discovered and documented about the number of species that could be there, the number is at this point unlimited. To map out the seafloor, they use a sonar, which pretty much shoots a sonic sound wave, and it reflects off of the bottom of the floor and comes back and receives and is printed off in a topographical form. And as always, the biggest concern that you see on the news all the time is the plastic waste, or just waste in general from humans. And again, at the bottom of the deepest known part of the ocean, there has been plastic found. During a dive to the bottom of the Mariana Trench that is reported to have been 35,849 feet down, a Dallas businessman, Victor Vasquero, claims that he found a plastic bag. And it's not the first time that this claim has been made. It's actually the third documented time in which the deepest explored part of the ocean has been found as plastic there. He made his dive in a submersible on April 28th in 2018 as part of his 5 Deeps expedition, which involves journeys to the deepest points of Earth's oceans. During the 4 hours he spent at the bottom of the trench, he observed several marine creatures, one of which potentially new species, a plastic bag, and candy wrappers. That was his report from when he came back. That's pretty disappointing, honestly, if you can go down there. I mean, you found a new species, but yet again, you found trash in one of the least places you would expect. So unlike humans, plastic descends through the water with ease. The pressure doesn't really have a great effect on it, so whatever it is up here, it's more than likely the same down there. And earlier this year, a study in the Mariana Trench sampled life in 6 deep sea trenches, which included the trench. They were all found, the animals down there, creatures, all these species, were found ingesting this plastic in the trench. And it says that in some places of the Mariana Trench, there is more pollution than some of China's most polluted rivers. This has been my speech for the class, and I hope everyone is having a good day. Thank you.